All right, we've got you covered. Raul Hernandez from the Austin Chronicle is here. If you know rock, if you know good music, then you know Raul, okay? But we got the picks. We're going to break it down. Let's do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and
these are the ones you got to see.
A mixture between the big ones and the ones that you might not know, which is, I think, what everyone's looking for. You know, people tend to know about the Eagles, but it's like, well, what else? You know, you know, what am I looking for that's, you know, kind of under the first pick on here, the Mountain Goats. Yeah. I put that on there for you because you and I are metalheads.
Yes,
and so
we like a good share of
this
metal.
is not a metal band. They are kind of indie folk. But the main guy, John Darnell, he writes a metal column in the metal magazine Decibel.
Really?
And so he's this great closet metalhead. You would never know it in his music, but he is a metal guy. They've been around a lot. They've been coming to Austin many years, but it's not the type of band that you tend to think of in big stages like this, and those are always kind of the most interesting.
Those are the best, yeah.
You know, I remember the Shins being a band nobody knew about. They played early, big stage on a Sunday morning. There was not that many of us out there, but all of us that came away thinking, holy cow, the Shins, you know? So that's kind of a sleeper pick, the Mountain Goats. And then this isn't a sleeper pick at all. This is
your pick. This is good.
Out,
the sword is rocks.
You know, I was driving over here trying to think, have there been any metal bands to play ACL? And I can't think of any. And truthfully, the new Sword album, Warp Riders, is more rock than they've done. There's a little ZZ Top in there. There's some Thin Lizzy. There's the classic 70s touchstones of rock. And so maybe not as much metal. There's a bit of Metallica in there, but they're a metal band, you know. And so, you know, I can't wait to see them kind of storming the ACL stage up there because, you know, we're used to it being very rootsy. And I think this is a first. They're a local band. They're going to kill it up there.
Well, you see the Mountain Goats again. We want to mention that's on the Budweiser stage 2 to 3.
Right.
And then
the
Sword's going to be 5 to 6.
Yeah, American Express stage.
And then you can top it off
with Ryan Bingham.
Yeah, there you
Oscar, you know, Academy Award winner Ryan Bingham. You know, it's always amazing to see these musicians who we love suddenly win an Oscar, whether it's Annie Lennox or Randy Newman or, you know, whoever. And Ryan, of course, won for the song from Crazy Heart. This is, I think, his first time back in Austin since winning the Oscar. And he's got a new album out on Lost Highway. I like it a lot. And, you know, they're one of the headlining sets. And so, you know, they are kind of, you talk about 70s, you know, rock. They're like Crazy Horse, that band. So, you know, they're going to get up there and rock it.
Okay, that's good. I forgot about Randy Newman. All right, let's get to Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. The XX, they're an English band.
5:30.
Kind of chill wave, you know, very slinky synthesizers, male-female vocals. They made a big splash at South by Southwest. Honestly, I hear they're kind of hit and miss, you know, because they're one of those kind of English bands that's used to gray skies and playing indoors, and, you know, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like outdoors, but they put out one of the best albums this year. Everybody loved their album.
When you nail it like South by Southwest and you get these good reviews and you come away and everybody is thinking great, pressure up a little bit. Do you have to come back at ACL and really hit it?
Yeah, I mean, and because, too, you know, South by Southwest is such a live experience. You know, the bands play 10 times over, you know, 3 days, and so people see different things. And for the English especially, festivals are really important. So I would think that this band knows what it's getting into. And again, it's an opportunity for all of those who didn't catch it at South by Southwest. You know, there's not that many bands competing for slots, so I'm really excited that they're on there.
It's hit and miss. Let's hope it hits. That's American Express stage, 5:30. And then at 6:30 on the AMD stage.
This is a band, Go-Go Bordello is a band that Austin has really fallen in love with. You know, they're kind of like the Pogues. It's very much kind of folk music, of, you know, European folk music done with punk tempos, punk vigor, you know.
That energy.
I mean, and it's so great. They put out an album this year produced by Rick Rubin of American Records. And, I mean, he's like the best producer going out there. And so, you know, when they got the good producer to make their album, I mean, their albums have been good, but this one is really kind of breaking them to, you know, to another audience. So,
and then Muse on the Budweiser stage, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody says their stage show is incredible, you know, and we kind of assume that they're bringing it. You know, they're one of those bands that makes a spectacle. you know, kind of like U2. And so I'm kind of waiting with bated breath along with everybody else. It's like, what are they going to bring? How big is it going to be?
Right. Everybody has their headliner, and of course the Eagles you mentioned too. But Muse is a headliner for a lot of people.
They played Stubbs during South by Southwest. Everybody said the set was great. So I assume.
And then we start Sunday. Now this is one of those with war paint. That South by Southwest and some of these and ACL. Sometimes the really great shows, nobody knew about it to see it, and there was a small crowd. War paint's one of them.
Right. This was one of those things that I don't think a lot of people knew about until the New York Times review of South by Southwest came out that Monday after, and war paint was one of the things he loved. I think it's 4 female from L.A. And as it was described to me by Austin Powell at the Chronicle, said krautrock. And krautrock is known for its metronomic beats, you know, that kind of motoring rhythm. And they were produced by John Frusciante, who just left the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm wondering how the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to be without him, but if he's producing them, that says a lot to me. And so they're an early set, one that you might not, You
call this for the folks who are kind of, had a late night Saturday, going to roll in afternoon Sunday. No, get up and see this one.
Exactly. I talked to one about my writers, maybe doing it, and she said, "Oh, 11:45, maybe that's a little early." It's like,
don't miss
what?
This one.
No, don't miss this one. And then, going in the evening towards the Eagles, you got Richard Thompson. You cannot say enough about Richard Thompson. I mean, it's like every British songwriter in one guy. I mean, he's that good. He's going to be with a band. Everybody, he's been doing shows for years. Acoustic solo at the Cactus. Those are amazing. To see him with a band is a whole nother deal. And again, he's English, so he's used to festivals. He's going to go up there and blow everyone away.
And again, if you've seen him at some of these smaller clubs with a band, is
he's
a whole
just incredible.
New gig, right?
I mean, this is the songwriter state. We have Billy Joe Shaver. We have Ray Wiley Hubbard. It's that kind of, genius, a level up.
Right. Okay, we're dropping stories in the next block already. So let's get to the Eagles.
Eagles.
Can't miss.
2 words for you on the Eagles. Joe Walsh. I mean, I love the Eagles, but I love Joe Walsh. So
you think they'll let him go a little bit?
I hope so. Those guys aren't dumb. They're very canny guys. I think that they know that part of what makes them beloved is Joe Walsh, and so I think they got to let him loose on a few numbers.
That's an all-star lineup too. That's 8 to 10, right?
Yeah.
That's the main.
Closing it down.
All right, those are the picks. We're going to put them on KXAN.com. I'm sure they're on the Chronicle as well, obviously.
Look for our supplement.
Raul's your expert. All right, have a good time at ACL.
Thank you.